gentlemen, please welcome the ultimate gods of trivia knowledge, the Geeks. Mark Edward Hoyt, the movie geek.
Under this robe, I'm wearing a one-of-a-kind Martin Scorsese t-shirt, and I made it myself.
Paul Noble, the TV geek.
You'll get my remote when you pry it from my cold, dead hands.
Andy Sachs, the music geek.
1 hour ago, I was happily browsing in a record store. 1 hour from now, I'll be right back there.
And our special guest geek, Christian Boldus, the Star Wars geek.
Star Wars geeks look at me and go, now that guy's a geek.
Whip it good! It's time for Meet the Geeks! Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany, and now please welcome the host of Meet the Geeks, Blaine Capatch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show where we shoot a film of knowledge and then fast forward to the dirty parts. It's you three, Ronnie, Amy, and Adam against the Geeks. But only one of you is going to get to challenge a geek for a shot at a grand prize package. The first thing you've got to do is survive the toss-up round. Each of these questions is worth 10 points. If you get it right, you go up against a geek for a chance at another 10. The one of you with the lowest score at the end of this round will be dipped in beer batter, lightly fried, and served to the TV geek between shows. He loves the beer batter, that TV geek. Here's your first toss-up question. Hands over your buzzers. In the subject of music, Dolly Parton had a huge hit with what song about working every damn day of your life? Ronnie?
9 to 5.
9 to 5 is right. That's 10 points. Here comes your follow-up question. Here's how the follow-up works. If you beat the geek, you get 10 points. If you beat Sue, he knocks you back 5. Ready, Ronnie?
Yep.
You guys can relax. Johnny Paycheck sang the timeless classic, Take This Job and What? Ronnie?
Shove it.
Shove it is right.
Yeah.
20 points. Music geek, if I were to maybe point you at a camera for 10 seconds, what would you say?
Here's what I would say. CDs today are impossible to open. They're like Fort Knox. That's why you need one of these. Little gadget, you can find it in most record stores. You zip it across the top. Presto, it's open. The guy who invented this deserves a Nobel Prize.
You know what I like about those sticky things on the top of the CD?
Huh?
Nothing. Here's next toss-up question, hands on your buzzers. In the subject of TV, bored of driving around in cop cars all day, what actor quit NYPD Blue during its second season? Ronnie?
Ooh, Ricky Schroeder?
Ricky Schroeder, no. Adam?
David Caruso.
David Caruso is right. And now he's bored of hanging out in unemployment lines all day. Here comes your follow-up question against the TV geek. What lead actor quit NYPD Blue in 1998? Adam?
Jimmy Smits.
Jimmy Smits is right. Here's your next toss-up question. In the subject of movies, in 1986, what Matthew Broderick character took a day off? Amy.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller is right. Comes your follow-up against the movie geek. Name one of the songs Ferris sings at the parade. Movie geek.
Donka Shane.
Donka Shane is correct. He sang Twist and Shout. He knocks you back 5 points. We still have another toss-up question. Here we go. In the subject of Star Wars, Ewan McGregor returned to play what Star Wars Jedi in Episode 2? Adam?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is correct. Here comes your follow-up against our guest geek, the Star Wars geek. Okay. What is the subtitle to Star Wars Episode 2? Star Wars geek.
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones is correct. Knocking you back 5 points. All right, that's the end of our toss-up round. Amy, you have the fewest points, and you stole fizzy lifting drink. I say good day to you, sir. Good day. I said good day! Get out! Pick up your party gifts on the way out of the Geek Arena. Thanks for playing. Pleasure to meet you. Get lost. Ronnie, Adam, you've proven yourselves worthy to play against the Geeks in our next round. We might as well get to know you a little bit because of that. Ronnie, what do you do?
I'm a freelance graphic designer.
That's wonderful. And what's the geekiest thing about you?
I play video games just before I go to bed so I can dream about them.
Really? Wow. You know what I like about Tetris is how the blocks will fall in front of my eyes in the shower the next morning. You know what Tetris does? It teaches you how to be a really good grocery bagger. Adam?
Yeah.
What do you do, sir?
I'm a student.
A student?
Yeah.
And what's the geekiest thing about you, Adam?
You know, once I bought one of William Shatner's discarded toupees off the internet.
Wow, how much was it?
It was like 150 bucks, I think.
Wow.
It was expensive, but it's still.
Anyway, one of you guys is going to have a chance to win a grand prize package at the end of the show. And that package includes a B&W surround sound system. And if you challenge and beat the TV Geek, you can win a trip to New York City on JetBlue for an exclusive Sex and the City tour. Yeah, it's really simple to get these amazing grand prizes, too, you guys. All you have to do is beat the Geeks. When we come back, somebody's going to try to earn those prizes because unlike government cheese, we don't just give them away to whoever shows up.
Imagine a world without geeks.
In 1963, super geek Douglas C. Engelbart invented the computer mouse. Point and click. Without the mouse, computers would be gangly and slow. Don't know why they call it a mouse. Damn it, my ball's dirty. Why not a sperm? A world without geeks is a world I wouldn't want to live in.
Hey, welcome back to Beat the Geeks. The TV Geek is not going to like hearing this, but he lost his medal 44 times last season. 44 losses in 65 shows. I'm not math geek, but that really sucks. Blaine?
Thanks, Stephanie. All right, Ronnie, Adam, it's time to go one-on-one with the Geeks. This is our first challenge round. You each get to challenge a geek. If you take his medal, you get 20 points. If you can beat our special guest geek, the Star Wars geek, you get an extra 20 points. Adam, you're in the lead, so you get to go first. Please, Adam, challenge a geek.
I challenge a Star Wars geek.
Star Wars geek, you've been challenged.
Like a wet Wookiee, you stink.
Right on, brother.
You ever smelled a wet Wookiee?
Yes.
No, you.
Yeah, I have.
They're not real. All right, here's how it works, Adam. Relatively easy questions for you and possibly difficult questions for our geeks. Here's an easy one for you. Who composed the theme to Star Wars?
I believe that would be John Williams.
That was John Williams. Nice. Greetings, Star Wars geek. Name the band that performed in the Mos Eisley Cantina when Luke Skywalker first met Han Solo.
I believe that would be Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes.
That's correct. Unbelievable. I saw the modal nodes at the Coconut Teaser the other night. Man, they were good. Adam, take a look at this. Okay. In The Empire Strikes Back, Han helps Luke survive a blizzard on Hoth by doing what to this Tauntaun?
Slicing open its stomach.
Right. Thanks, Tiffany. Hey, to defend your medal, Star Wars geek, let me ask you something. What Alliance officer told Leia that the shield doors must be closed even though Luke was out in the Hoth blizzard, and what actor portrayed him?
That would be Cliff from Cheers, played by John Ratzenberger, and he is Major Bren Derlin.
Wow, that's right there. That's right. I can't believe that. He's defended his medal twice. We're going to have to settle this with a good old-fashioned 15-second geek-off, Adam. The category is movies that have robots in them.
Yes.
Go.
The Black Hole, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Star Wars, Heart Beeps.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's time. You got 7. Heartbeats. Very nicely done. Anyway, you have to get 8 to defend your medal. Your category is Star Wars species. Go.
Okay, we've got Wookiees, Mon Calamari, Quarren, Wookiees, I didn't say that. Rhodians, Hutts.
That's time. I'm sorry, Star Wars geek, you did not get enough to defend your medal. Oh, well, that's the way it goes here in outer space, or Los Angeles, as I like to call it. Tiffany, take that special guest medal from around the guest geek's neck, put it around Adam's neck. You got yourself a medal, you got yourself a kiss, and 40 points. That's with the extra 20 bonus points for our Star Wars geek. Ronnie, it's your turn. You get to challenge a geek, so do it. Challenge a geek!
I challenge the movie geek.
Movie geek, you've been challenged.
Okay, video game boy, Bill Paxton said it best in Aliens. Game over.
Ronnie, here's an easy question for you. What kind of people did the kid in The Sixth Sense complain about seeing, and who played the kid?
That would be dead people, and his name is Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment. Very nice. For a second there, I thought I saw some dead challengers. Because he couldn't, but he did. Movie Geek, to defend your medal. Other than Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment, name 3 actors who appeared in The Sixth Sense.
Okay, well, besides the 2 of them, you have Mark Wahlberg's brother, Donnie Wahlberg. You have Toni Collette playing Haley's mother. And the wonderful actress who will always be Miss Cross from Rushmore, Olivia Williams.
That's right. All right, Ronnie. This is Tiffany. Have you met Ronnie?
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Tiffany.
How are you?
Ronnie, take a look. This is the movie poster from what movie?
Lake Placid.
Lake Placid is correct. Nicely done, Ronnie. Movie Geek, to defend your medal, take a look. The names of what 3 actors appear above the title on this poster, and what director's name appears at the bottom?
Okay, well, the 3 names above the title are Bill Pullman, Bridget Fonda, and Oliver Platt. And the director was responsible for Friday the 13th 2 and 3D, and for Halloween H2O, Steve Miner.
My God, you're good. That's correct. Thanks, Tiffany. Ronnie, one more time, we're going to a 15-second Geek Off. The category is movies nominated for Best Picture by the Motion Picture Academy. Go.
That would be, oh gee, Platoon, Gladiator, come on now, Star Wars.
You got 3. Yeah, 3's good. All right, Movie Geek, to defend your medal. The category is movies nominated for Worst Picture by the Golden Raspberry Awards. Go.
Leonard Part 6, Kevin Costner's The Postman, Showgirls, let's see, Last Man Standing, Waterworld, Dragonfly.
That's plenty. Well done, Movie Geek. I can always go to the Movie Geek to defend a medal. That's the end of our first challenge round. It's Adam in the lead with a medal and 65 points. Ronnie with 20 points. When we come back, the points are doubled. So everybody put all your extra points in the collection plate because we're going to need them on Beat the Geeks! Welcome back to Beat the Geeks. Ronnie, Adam, it's time for 2 more challenges, but in this round, Geek medals are worth 40 points each. Ronnie, you need the most help, so this time you go first, please. Challenge a geek!
I'm determined to beat the Movie Geek.
Movie Geek, you've been challenged!
And I'm just as determined to be that one little creature in Galaga you can't shoot down.
Hey, Ronnie, in what 1988 movie did Eddie Murphy play an African prince named Akeem?
Coming to America.
Coming to America is right, Ronnie. Movie Geek, what columnist won a story credit after filing a claim against the makers of Coming to America for stealing his idea?
Oh, he had a wonderful quote talking about the fact that the bookkeeping at the studio was such that despite the fact the movie had made over $100 million, it was still, according to them, in debt, and to which he replied, it's a good thing it didn't make $200 million or else he'd be bankrupt. The writer in question is newspaper columnist Art Buchwald.
That's correct. Art Buchwald is the guy Art Buchwald. Ronnie? Right back at you. Name this star of Fargo, and in the movie, what does he hire 2 guys to do to his wife?
That is William H. Macy, and he hired 2 guys to murder his wife.
No. Ooh. Interesting. Movie Geek, you can end this challenge if you tell me what were they hired to do to his wife?
They were hired to kidnap his wife. Murder was not part of the plan.
It wasn't part of the plan! That's correct. Thanks, Tiffany. Ronnie, he's ended your challenge. Adam, it's your turn. please challenge a geek.
I challenge the movie geek.
Movie geek, you've been challenged.
First video game boy, now Steven Dorff stunt double.
Is that the best you can do?
Look, just because you got killed at the end of Blade 1, don't take it out on me.
Did you write that? Did you write that yourself?
Did you get that hair yourself, or is that one of Shatner's toupees?
Yeah.
Because Shatner's toupee is a lot more convincing than your challenge.
All right, you guys, settle it at the bowling alley. Adam, Jeffrey Rush won an Oscar for playing David Helfgott in Shine. What instrument was Helfgott known for playing?
Piano.
The piano. We would have accepted typewriter, too, I think. Movie geek. Sean Penn was nominated for an Oscar for his portrayal of what kooky fictional guitarist in the Woody Allen movie Sweet and Lowdown?
Sorry, Blaine, it just wasn't that funny a movie.
That's okay. It was Emmett Ray, that kooky fictional guitarist. Movie geek, give up your kooky fictional medal to our kooky fictional Tiffany, and she's going to put it against our kooky fictional challenger, Adam's neck. 2 kisses, 2 medals, another 40 points. Adam, 2 medals and 105 points. Ronnie's got a name tag and 20 points. But you know what? It makes no difference because it all comes down to this. The Geekwalizer! That's right, it's still anybody's game because the Geekwalizer could be worth up to 160 points. Now, Ronnie, you're behind. You need 9 of these to stay in the game. Let's Geekwalize. Sister Act.
Movie.
Father Guido Sarducci.
TV.
Father Mackenzie.
TV.
Music geek, Father Mackenzie.
I'd write it in a sermon, but no one will hear, I guess. He's from Eleanor Rigby, the Beatles, Revolver. What are you
Beatles,
thinking?
heard of them? They're kind of good. Ronnie, good game. Thanks for coming in and playing. You couldn't pull it out, so get out. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. You got to get out to get them. Exit the Geek Arena, Ronnie. Adam, well done. You're our final challenger. You're going through to the Geek Showdown for a chance at an amazing grand prize. Of course, Adam, what you get depends on which geek you beat. Which geek do you want to challenge for the showdown?
The Star Wars geek.
Star Wars geek, you've been challenged.
Watch your mouth, theater. You're going to find yourself floating home.
If you beat the Star Wars Geek, you're taking home the Phantom Menace on DVD and an amazing music collection from Rhino. $2,000 worth of box sets, special editions, and all the swag you can carry. And to play it, how about a $2,000 surround sound system from B&W? 5 speakers and a massive subwoofer. B&W speakers rock hard. Listen and you'll see. The Force will be with you if you can beat the Geek.
When we come back, Adam and the Star Wars Geek will fight over that grand prize package. And I swear to God, if they don't stop fighting, I'm going to pull the studio over and give someone a spanking. Welcome back to Beat the Geeks. This is our final Geek to Geek showdown. It's Adam against our guest geek, the Star Wars Geek. And if Adam wins, he's going to get a kick-ass B&W surround sound system. For each category, I ask a 1, 2, or 3-point question. First person to 7 points wins. Star Wars Geek, you can't take an easier question than Adam. Adam, we're going to give you a head start, let you go first. The first category is Yoda. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
2-point.
Who provided the voice of Yoda?
Frank Oz.
Frank Oz is correct. 2 or 3-point question, Star Wars Geek.
Go with 3.
For 3 points, name the 2 ghosts Luke saw standing next to Yoda at the end of Return of the Jedi, as well as the actors who played them.
We've got Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and of course, Anakin Skywalker, played by Sebastian Shaw.
Wow, very nicely done. 3 points. The next category is Jedis. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question, Adam?
2.
Finish this part of the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is blank.
War.
Knowledge. 2 points or 3 in Jedis, Star Wars Geek.
I'll take a 3.
To enter Jedi training, what must a candidate have high counts of in their bloodstream? And what crystalline artifact stores the Jedi teachings?
Please. This is midichlorian count. Must be high. And the Jedi holocron.
Wow.
Stores knowledge.
For another 3 points. Unbelievable. Weapons is the category. Weapons. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
2 point.
In Star Wars, what weapon did Luke Skywalker use to destroy the evil Death Star?
Well, that must have been his X-Wing.
Could you be more specific?
Photon torpedo.
Proton torpedo.
Oh!
Proton torpedo. At least 2 points in weapons, 2 or 3 points. By the way, you're 1 point away from winning.
Go with the 2.
What race of creatures throw, sling, or catapult grenades made of plasmic energy?
Wouldn't that be the Gungans in the Phantom Menace?
That would be the Gungans. Congratulations, Star Wars Geek. You successfully defended your medal. Adam, nice game. You put up a valiant defense in the end. He's a lot of geek to beat. Hey, I'm Blaine Capatch. Join us next time when 3 new challengers go up against a geek commando unit sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit, if we can find them. On Beat the Geeks!